Hello and welcome to Watkins, Glen. We are here in the Diet Dr. Pepper Series Xfinity Edition for the first race of the playoffs. We have ourselves 4 races until the championship race, and the points have been reset. So we'll get a little bit of a head start because of our wins this season, but only a little bit of a head start. We got to make sure we have some good races here in this 4-race stretch. So we're starting it off with a road course, Watkins Glen, and I want to make sure I get out there because, of course, Watkins Glen being a road course, you got about a minute,
Okay, Colton, we've got
minute 15 or so around this course, and we got 5 minutes to qualify. So I want to make sure I'm able to get all my laps in and hopefully get ourselves a good starting spot. It's going to be easy to these rear tires on the out lap. It feels like that's where a lot of speed can come from. It's just getting as much grip as possible when you're getting on throttle. It goes away quick. So we want to try to keep the tires on it until we need to use them. I'm also going to be just really focusing on not wrecking everybody in the field on the start, or any other time in the race for that matter, after that absolute embarrassment I had in the Gen 4 series at Phoenix. It was absolutely terrible on my part. So I'm not going to be trying to overdrive today. I'm just going to be looking for a solid, good run, and that's probably just going to be what works best for me anyway. Because when I overdrive is when I tend to have poor laps anyway. We're going to focus on hitting our marks. That feels good right now. Car feels good. Able to get through the first couple of corners decently enough. Through the bus stop. Okay, not too bad. Can use the whole width of the track out here on modern Watkins Glen. For better or for worse, mostly worse.
The leader has just done a 114.61. The leader has just done a 113.84. The leader's just done a 113.80.
Alright, I feel like that was a pretty solid lap. Let's see if we can gain any more on the second lap here.
P3. Sector 3 times okay.
Seems like guys are really picking up the pace here, because I felt like I hit a pretty good lap there, and we are P3. We've of course got Hayden Van Danielbergen, the winner of the Chicago Street Race. Absolutely dominated that one. He's back in here today, so I imagine he's going to be putting a good run in. Feeling like we got a little bit less grip here on lap 2, so probably going to have a hard time beating that first lap, but going for it. Doing the best we can. I overdrove that pretty bad. Tried to get a little bit too much. Love Watkins Glen though. I did a lot more practice this week, because I didn't want to make a terrible mistake like I did in the Gen 4 series. Again, I want to make sure I had plenty of practice beforehand this time, and also because it is a road course, and that takes a little bit longer to get up to speed usually, more turns to remember. We were very close there. Billy with a 13.803, a Leighton 13.835. We flipped the final two numbers of our time compared to it late, and that's kind of funny. Tyler saying we're animals because of our lap times. I mean, we're pretty darn close up here. We got 13.8, 13.8, 13.8. Hayden back there, 14.0. 14.1, 14.2. We're all pretty darn close. When you got laps this long, the tenths matter less and less. It's a smaller amount proportional to the actual length of the race. So Gavin back there qualified P13. Nick going to be right behind him in 15th. Pretty good turnout here for a road course. Pretty cool. Always fun to run Watkins Glen, though. It is a place where stock cars actually feel right at home, turning left and right.
I don't belong up here.
So we're going to give it our best shot. I'm, like I said, really just going to try to worry about not overdriving and wrecking anybody. Changes I made, I went low steering ratio. I've found that I really like low steering ratios with road courses, getting as much turn as possible and everything, and I went 1% down on the brake bias. That was it, so I experimented moving a little further down, and it did not feel comfortable, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep it at 64. Feels like it's a good number. Straight to field 3095, that is based on oval iRating. Oh, we're already going. Hopefully everyone wasn't waiting on me too long. Right.
Race car speed is 57 miles per hour.
What gear start, man? First looks like a first gear start. I'm going to be very, very careful, though. I really do not want to make dumb mistakes.
Get ready, going green.
So we'll be behind Billy here. He's going to get the launch with his pole setting run.
Here we go.
Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Easy does it, easy does it. No wrecking anybody. I also want to take it a little bit easier just because try to protect those rear tires a little bit. For example, I'm going to shift into fourth right here at the top of the S's instead of keeping it in third for too much longer. Hopefully protect the rear tires a little bit more.
Okay, Colton, the next car
Big fan of the bus stop. I really enjoy driving through there.
is 3.9.
We're going to try to protect the tires and just run this curve down here on the carousel, because it feels like that's where the tire wear really hits hard here at Watkins Glen. Alright, I will definitely take it. Solid first lap. We will have local cautions out here today. Easy on the throttle, don't spin them up too bad. Local cautions here today, but there will be random chance for full course cautions that Gavin will be doing the random number generator for. Could be no cautions as well. That also is a possibility. So far so good. I'm feeling pretty confident with how things are going. Feel like I'm doing okay with the rear tires. Car can really slide out from under you out of the final corner here, so I'm being very careful with that. Hayden right behind us, he's sticking to us pretty darn well back there.
The leader has just done a 115.07. The car in front has just done a 114.94. Keep searching, you'll find a gap.
The 3DS is pretty good, but we're going to be right behind these guys entering the bus stop, so we've got to slow it down. Can't run into the back of them. A bit of a run on a Leighton, not enough to do anything with, however. Gonna be a long one, so I definitely want to just try to keep it smooth. Hold, what am I trying to say? Don't hold my breath too much. Keep breathing, because it's a long race. Ooh, we're Leighton a little bit sideways there.
Okay, Dalton,
Fourth.
the window is open.
And right behind him into the bus stop again.
Need to pit for fuel by lap 30.
A little bit awkward through the bus stop there, but we made it. Uh-oh, Alan must have had some sort of issue. He's already disconnected.
Expect a clear track on exit. When we exit the pits, we should
That
be
stinks.
23.
No incident limit here today. I saw Alex talk about that in the chat a little bit ago. No incident limit, so you can use the real life limits for the most part. You can't go super wide here in turn 1, or else you can get a slowdown. You can push it a little bit, but not too much. But I'm gonna try to keep on the track anyway. I feel like if I try to do anything too crazy, I'm probably just gonna end up hurting myself.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Come on, find a way around. We're losing time.
I say that and then go off track.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Alright, Colton.
Tried to get a run on him there and get the preferred line into the next corner, but not quite able to do it. So we'll be patient. We'll hang back again. Wait for an opportunity. He looks like he might be having a little bit more struggles with those rear tires. The way he's sliding out of that final corner there, so that might be an opportunity for us later.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it
I
between
missed
the
my
lines.
turn in there for the S's. That stinks. Alright, figure it out. Keep it together. Hayden's right behind us. Don't hold him up too much. Hayden going wide out there, carrying more momentum. I tried to keep it a little shallower that time.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we already got a yellow.
In single file.
Interesting.
Pit road is closed.
What do we do about that? We can make it to the end on fuel, so fuel's never an issue. The question is, do you want tires?
Catch down 12.
And this could be the only
12.
caution we get. Do we come now, and then if we get another yellow, stay out later?
60 miles per hour.
It's a good question. We're able to maintain our position so far, and I feel like we did okay, keeping those rear tires happy,
Okay,
but
Colton, your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
we are like a full second off of our fastest lap, although I definitely cannot run that consistently. You can basically run a sub 14 on the first or second lap, I have found, and then after that, good luck. You don't have quite the same grip anymore. I just feel like I'm worried too many people will stay out for that to do anything for us. So I'm thinking... What am I thinking? What you thinking about? I don't know. If they stay out... If they stay out, I think I stay out. And if they come in, I think I stay out. So I think we're going to stay out. I think it's a little early. But if everybody comes into pit, then we're in trouble. I think we stay out. Because if we come in and nobody else does, then we're going to have a hard time making our way through this field. There's 20 plus people here. I'm curious what these guys in front of us are going to do. I think we got to stay out.
Pit
And
road's
just hope
open.
that not everybody comes
Pits
in.
are open.
What are these guys gonna do?
The leader,
Catch the
Roberts.
pace car.
Alright, is everybody... Everybody's coming in.
Allow car number.
No!
Pass.
Somebody please! Come out, stay out with me. Okay, we got a couple guys.
Pits are closed.
Gavin, staying out. Okay, Al. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm A-okay with that. Because my worry was, like, if I go in and way too many people stay out... Yeah, look at that. We got a nice big buffer to the guys on the tires. And they're going to have to work extra hard to get through those guys. So I'm okay with this decision. I like giving ourselves a chance as well. Those two guys in front of us were going to be very, very hard to beat. So I like being on a different strategy from them. I think that gives us a better shot as well. Don't wreck it under yellow. Gotta see if I can learn my lesson from Chicago in that regard as well. Man, I've made some stupid mistakes in league races, haven't I? I am a real dunderhead sometimes. Feels like we should be able to launch fine. This is much different than the Gen 4 car, that's for sure. I really like that we do have a decent buffer behind us. So far so good. We gotta keep it up though. Gotta remember, gotta just keep not overdriving. I think I'll have my best results if I don't try to push and instead just focus on staying stable and consistent, hitting my hitting the racing line. I feel like that's how I'm gonna get the best result for myself here. Plus, I really do not want to make another dumb mistake. But these guys behind us could easily be faster than us starting out here, because even though we put a little bit of a gap on them, it could be that they were just trying to get by guys early on. Maybe they didn't qualify as high up. I don't remember where everybody qualified, but it could be that now that they're going to be right behind us, they're going to be able to keep pace just fine. And it could be they didn't push as hard in that first run, and their tires are going to be better than mine.
One to go. Next time by.
So it's
Line up on
it's
the
not like
right
we're
side.
guaranteed
At the end of this lap.
to pull away again. And it's not like we were that far away anyway. We had a bit of like a small group there, but I'm not sure where Damon was. Damon, Ryan, Tyler back there. I'm not sure where they were before the yellow, because there were some guys behind us that pit as well. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if we get any more yellow flags. It's all random. Could get 3 more. We could get 0 more. Got a pretty early one there. Though it was about a fourth of the way through the race, so not that early. 7 laps at a road course is a lot longer than at a short track, that's for sure. One of the toughest parts is trying to gauge your speed into turn 1 on a restart. I'm really going to have to be careful not to overdrive that or underdrive it. So you can't just pull the parachute way too early and get guys running into the back of you either. Alright, it's going to be a first gear start. We'll probably go as soon as the pace car comes in. So we'll get at least closer to what our speed should be by the time we get to turn 1. Hopefully not make any mistakes.
Get ready, going green.
Another reminder to myself, just be smooth.
Race
Pace car is off, time to do your job. Green, green,
Good
green.
launch.
Okay,
Happy
you are
with
the
that.
leader.
You're in the lead.
Oh, we had someone below the corner behind us. That's what I was worried about doing. It's so easy when you're entering turn 1 at a different speed. Alright, out to about a second since somebody had that issue. Also can head through these corners without having to worry about slowing up a little bit more on entry. I think I'm pretty darn happy with my decision to stay out here. We'll see how things play out if there's any more cautions and stuff, but I am a-okay with this decision as of now. Not a great corner there. Hold it together. Alright, 1 additional lap completed.
We're currently setting the pace. You've just done a 1:15.
So it's currently setting the pace, but like nobody had completed that lap yet, so I don't know what it's comparing me to. Those new tires are definitely going to be setting the pace. Assuming they're not caught behind guys. Back it down here for the carousel. Keep it to the bottom. Alright. Missed my turn in again there. I need to work on that corner. That's probably one of my weakest corners right now. Because I keep missing my line there. Ooh, less grip. Those last 2 corners were not good. So make sure I'm keeping up with the grip levels.
Stay between the lines, please, Colton.
Go out a little bit wide there, not too bad. He's doing it NASCAR style. I still don't want to try to do that too much, but like the angle I went through the corner, that was going to be the best way through. Alright, we're going to do session last lap, I think. No, we're not. We're not. We're not going to do that. I want to be able to judge my entry speed, and I want it to be what I'm used to rather than what I did the last lap. Alright, we got a 2.5 second lead at the line, it looks like. Sure, it's only a matter of time before we start... Ooh, overdriving turn 1, first of all. Oh, that was terrible.
Warned about track limits.
We're very lucky we did not get a slowdown there, because we went out there pretty far. Not a good corner at all. Got less and less grip out here, so I need to slow it down a little bit. I forgot what I was saying before that happened, sorry. It's hard to keep a conversation going and also focus on every single one of these corners here at Watkins Glen. It's pretty straightforward when it comes to road courses, but it's certainly got more than 4 corners. Oh man. This has not been a good lap at all. I do not like the fact I'm almost 2 seconds slower than my optimal right now. I'm going to be slowing down on pace, but that's a little bit more than I want. Let's wing out. Something must have happened to him. We lost some time to the guy behind that lap. Let's try to rein it together. Gotta remember what I'm trying to remind myself here of staying smooth. I did not do that last lap. We are now in the lead, just now. Just now got in the lead, according to my crew chief. Thank you, sir. It's hard to tell if I'm hitting good laps or not, since the pace is slowing down a bunch. I just gotta trust that if I'm staying smooth and if I'm still maintaining a good enough gap behind us, that we must be doing well enough. We're able to put some distance back that lap. Gotta stop using too much of the curbs. I'm kind of overdoing it with getting on the curbs, and I'm gonna end up unsettling my car too much and causing myself issues. Alright, get through the bus stop pretty good that time. Uh-oh, first guy on the fresher tires, I think, coming up. I see Justin back there. He has made his way forward, and that is not good for us. Wanted to avoid seeing them as long as possible. And they are not even that far back, so... might not be looking good for us on our current strategy. He still has 3.6 seconds to catch us, but he definitely can do that. Really having to back down the throttle. Be easier on the throttle now. Hopefully Ryan there in P2 can hold them up as long as possible. Even if not intentionally, just hit some good laps and keep them back there. Make me think for a little bit longer I have a chance. That would be good for my self-esteem. Gavin back there, he was a guy that stayed out with me as well. He's in P4, having a good run so far. Justin right on the back end of Ryan back there.
Okay, Colton, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. You've just done a 115.74.
Too much curb again. I feel like that only gets me more unsettled on exit as well. It's not really doing me any favors. Oh no, Nick must have had some sort of issue. I see him on the relative. He's just now getting back from his vacation. Hasn't been up... Well, he has been uploading, because he had stuff pre-recorded, but he went on a little vacation, missed some league races. So good to see him back. Hopefully that was a nice restful vacation. I know he said he doesn't get to go on too many. Justin is now P2, 3.3 seconds back.
Your lap times are increasing. Come on, get back on it.
Able to have a more stable turn one that time, but I'm here blowing it in the S's. Just gonna turn in there. So much for that looking like a better lap. Might have to move it to session last lap to better get a gauge of my current pace. Oh, he is flying back there behind us. Those fresher tires are definitely making a difference. We got way too much race to go to think we will be able to prevent that from happening. It's gaining several tenths a lap. Ooh, a little unsettled under braking there, but we got it figured out. Interesting that we only see Justin right now. Never mind, Hayden just showed up as well. Guys that took the tires. They are making their way forward. Even if we don't get the win this race, a very solid finish will go a long way to making sure that we are there for the championship race at Gateway coming up. Clean slate, so having been the regular season leader doesn't mean anything. Gotta perform in the playoffs if you want to get to the championship race. That's what we're trying to do here today, the first round. First and only round, first race of the round, I guess is the way to put it.
Sector 1 is 0.49 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.27 off the pace.
definitely catching still, but Hayden still over 5 seconds back, so still got a ways to go before he's able to get up here. Still has time to do it, though. We'll get it to the bottom. Don't waste time going around the outside in the carousel. I don't think that really does any good. Guess we can kind of hope that the tires will even out, but I don't think that's going to happen. He's just gaining way too fast.
That was a 116.36.
Got a sorry. Something must have happened back there. Gotta remember we could get another yellow as well. We haven't yet. We could get another one. That would put us back... Well, I was gonna say put us back in the same tire strategy, but the guys that pit earlier could choose to stay out. Got quite a few more laps on them now, but clearly does take a while to get through the field, and I wouldn't blame them if they didn't want to have to go do it again. I could definitely see there being split strategy if we get another yellow here soon.
The yellow flag is out.
There it is.
Line up, single
Speaking
file.
of
Pit
the
road
devil.
closed. Catch the pace car.
Alright, well, we're going to come in and... Are we going to come in? We have to. These tires are way too old at this point. Don't wreck it under caution, you moron. I was just about to enter turn 1 way too hard, probably. See, I learn from my mistakes. Don't get me wrong, I make some stupid mistakes. But usually once. Or usually once, and then a long gap, and then twice. So, cut me a little bit of slack, come on. So, caught up to the safety car. Not gonna need fuel. We're gonna put our first set of tires on it. Should we do a 2-tire call? A lot of right-hand turns here. We could do left sides only. I'm not going to do that, but it's kind of interesting to see how that works. Terribly, most likely, but I guess you never know until you try. Be interesting to see if those guys that pit lap 8 are going to try that again. Or, you know, come in to get tires again. Or not. I have the feeling that somebody's gonna stay out though. Like, I have a feeling that it's not gonna be a case where everybody comes into pit. I feel like the majority of the field should probably come in here though. I wonder if that is the last possible yellow of the race. I know there's usually a buffer at the start and end of these things, so we're not getting a yellow flag like on lap 30 or something. I'm pretty sure we got something like that in place.
Pit road's open.
Of course, yellow. It's alright.
And protection against immediate yellows. But I don't know. I don't know if we'll have an opportunity or not.
Engage the limiter. You've got plenty of fuel.
Guys staying out. Looks like pretty much everybody's staying out. I guess I'm just a big ugly fool.
Pit box in 10.
We were not going to beat Justin now that he caught up to us
3, 2, 1.
with his
Right
better
here.
tires, how fast he was catching us. So I think if we want a chance to win, we kind of had to do this.
Right front, 78%.
Tires not that bad though.
71.
Still in the 70s and 80s. Definitely slowing us down, but
That's it, go.
they weren't that terrible.
Line up, single file.
Alright, what place is that going to put us into? Have to see whenever we get back to the line.
The base car's in, turn 4.
That's a lot of people that stayed out. We're gonna have, what, 6 laps to go? 7? Gonna have to be very careful, can't run anybody over. Do not want to do that. But gonna try to get by him quickly too, to give ourselves a chance. Nick has rear end damage, it looks like. Is that what that is? Trying to tell. His paint schemes never work for me for some reason. He has cool paint schemes, but then it just shows up like this, like the black car he has right there. So I don't know why it doesn't work for me, but has he got damage on the rear end? Or is that yellow part just part of the scheme? Can't tell. Thought maybe that might have been why we saw him on the relative earlier, but
Full course yellow, pits are open.
alright, what position are we going to be in? I think we might be in line to have the most laps led. I don't know if that really matters, but it's kind of neat to have, I guess. I think you really got to try to win a race in this 4-race playoffs, just to really guarantee your place in the championship round. So I think I really got to try to focus on that, but
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right.
leading the race is not a bad thing,
Resume at the end of this lap.
usually. So we're going to be P13. We got a bunch of people to pass. We do have much fresher tires. Yeah, Nick's car looks fine. That's just the paint scheme being weird. I got trading paints working and everything. I've refreshed it, uninstalled it, reinstalled it, and every other paint seems to work well, so I don't know why it does that. Maybe it's one of my graphics settings. I also increased those recently too, to try to make things look a little bit better, because I usually don't use all of my computer's capability. I'm just too worried about getting as many frames as possible. But I'm not sure. Mine doesn't ever really show up.
It's muted. That'll help.
We're just going to go ahead and launch in second gear. We don't need to be in a huge hurry on the launch.
But yeah, sorry, before I definitely break too soon.
There's not going to be any 3 wide into turn 1.
I'm not sure what happened on that.
Not good enough for that.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those pros who can just do that and then they wreck all the time anyway, so even they don't do it right. So, not going to do that. Especially I feel like I put myself on probation after the Gen 4 race, so I'm going to be not trying to push the envelope there. Let's see what we can do. This will be the first time we have a bunch of cars in front of us entering turn 1, so I have to make sure that I do not overdrive. There's going to be a lot of checking up. Can't get into the back of Nick here, because even though he doesn't actually have damage on the back of his car, I don't want to give him actual damage. I'm just talking about that.
Get ready. Going green.
Alright, here we go. We're going to have 7 laps to go.
Okay,
Those
Colton,
cars
race
off.
car
Time
has
to
just
do your
left.
job.
Checking up a little bit.
Green, green.
Second gear was definitely slower, but
P12,
need to do anything
keep it
crazy.
together. Come on, the
Still
race
there.
isn't over yet.
Stay on the right. Clear.
Patience. Oh, checking up. Okay, we're good. That's why we're patient. Try to get a run. That did not work. Ooh, there's something happening up ahead. A lockup. Yeah, passing is not going to be easy.
P11. Attention to track limits. Please, Colton.
He's getting kind of sideways, but we're fine. I don't know how to make a pass safely. Probably should have thought about that before pitting, but we were not going to win anyway once Justin got caught up to us, so. Oh, Nick's not got the oldest tires anyway. He actually pit on lap 16. That's very interesting. So his tires aren't that bad either.
New fastest lap for Roberts, 1:14.55.
You got 5 laps to
Okay,
go.
watch for a mistake.
This is less than
You're slower than
optimal.
us through turn 1. Track limits, watch those lines.
Huh. Oh my goodness.
Clear on the right.
Issues through the S's. Figure it out though. I gotta use these new tires to my advantage more. Be willing to throttle it up, but problem is most of the time I've got somebody in front of me. Will prevent me from doing that.
Come on, Colton. Push, push, push. We can catch this car.
The P11 though, that's not bad at all.
You're in the top 10.
10th position.
Give you a 7 out of 10 on that grip.
There's an incident ahead.
Uh-oh, incident ahead. Where? Don't see it. We're in the top 10, that's good. We got no chance to win this thing though. We're out of time and not fast enough getting through people.
That lap was at 1:15.
No idea how those guys even were able to make good passes.
Stay close. There might be a chance here.
Try to get around on him, not quite happening.
You've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Colton.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Ugh, tried to get a good run out of the corner and I just over-revved it.
Time to get defensive, mate. 2 laps remaining.
Oh, Nick had a shallower entry, so he didn't have much speed through the center. And make sure I didn't get into him.
Keep it within the track limits.
That's good.
No problem. I'm just a lap car. I figured I almost did, and then I'm like, no, I have no chance. Let's just sort it out.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
I just don't know if I'm ever going to be able to pass him. We got Tyler back up to us behind us. Watch out for him to make a move too.
Last lap.
It goes defensive there.
Really need to be in front of this car. White flag. 1 more to go.
Got up on the curb, got a little sideways.
The one time I was that best in the first.
Tried to freak him out. Not happening. I wonder if he's going to try to make a move on Gavin here.
Alright, Colton, you just cut the track.
Great guys, that was awesome.
Who got it? Justin got it. Good race, good win.
There's the checkered
There's the flag. It's over.
Oh,
Great job.
whoa.
You did really
Traffic
well.
jam. Okay, we're good. We're good. Woo, good racing. That was a lot of fun there at the end. Lots of guys caught up there. Just I'm not aggressive enough to make a pass, I don't think.
For 20th place. That was the battle for the win.
I needed to keep that track position.
Oh, so
I probably would have had a better result, but still a ton of fun. That was good stuff. Good stuff. We get a solid top 10.
That's the end of the session.
Don't wreck anybody. So I will definitely take that. Alright, how did Sage do? Sage, I want to know, because P14, very nice job. He, I remember he said in the Discord that he had never, I think it was the first road course he's bought, ever, I think? He said something like that, or first road course race ever done in a stock car. And he knocked it out of the park, getting a P14. This is not easy, taking these cars out here.
Gavin, that was a lot of fun, man.
So Justin gets the win. I think he was probably going to get the win if that went grain to the end anyway. He was going to come past us, and probably a couple other guys too. But
thanks for the
whew,
hope.
I'm out of breath. It's tough stuff. What were my tires at the end there? I definitely used up those rears pretty good. And I know this is a long one, so I'll go ahead and hurry up and start looking at the incidents. I wonder how many we're going to see here. I'm not sure how many will show up on that road course. So I feel like I probably could have done better than 10th, but just ended up on the wrong side of the strategy. Oh, there's what happened to Alan. Nosed it at a turn one. It definitely can get out from under you on throttle there. Probably one of the most unsettled parts of the track, along with the final corner, actually, interestingly enough. First and final corner is it really wants to spin out on you. It got Rick there. Looked like he maybe shifted down either one too many gears or a gear too early. That definitely went out from under him. Oh, that really cool cardinal scheme getting a piece of the wall. All the way to lap 10 now. Oh, this is where Damon got Chad. I remember he was apologizing for that. Thankfully, everybody keeps it going. Ooh, this is going to get tough. Oh. Whoa. You could tell really early on that was going to be scary because Sage goes and takes the extra real estate out here. It's a little bit loose. And then they're going side by side down here, and he's got to get back on the track. So you could tell early that was going to be a really dangerous situation. And honestly, they probably would have been fine had it not been a little bit of netcode right there. Might have touched a little bit, but that contact was only that bad because netcode thought they were a little bit closer. We're at lap 18. Oh no! Looks like the 5 maybe. Let's see here. The 5 takes a pretty wide approach here. I would probably have kept a little further to the left and knowing somebody's on our outside, but that's tough because obviously you have to get somewhat of an angle to get through the next corner. So they just, their lines kind of came together right there. Oh, dangerous spot. Yikes. Thankfully no one got hit real bad after everything was over. 20 car gets the wall just a tiny bit. Oh, that must have been when Alan said sorry. Dylan making his way through the bus stop. Moving right along. We're all the way to lap 27 now, so these are in the closing laps of the race. This is what happened to Andrew here. We had to watch out for him a little bit. Just got a little bit out of sorts in the S's. Whoa! Whoa! That looks scary. Was that a case of missed brake marker? He looks like he brakes at the right about the same time I usually do, but maybe the guy's ahead braking a little bit earlier. And then he has to kind of go out of line a little bit. That 26 on the Dr. Pepper scheme, that reminds me of Kevin Grubb. I don't know if anyone remembers him, but I remember he was like in NASCAR Thunder 2004 or something, and he had a scheme from his Busch Series car or something like that. Bus stop. Whoa, loose on entry to the bus stop. That could have been really bad. Thankfully, he holds on to it. Ooh. A little bit of bumper into turn 1. Don't know if it was intentional or not, but it gets him the spot. And number 5 here. Oh my goodness. They're going 110% on the final lap. Hayden throwing a bit of a Hail Mary, trying to catch up to your eventual winner, Justin. Not quite able to get it done. Final corner for these two guys. 34 out a little bit too wide. Oh, man. Overtaken at the last second. They looked like they had a good battle. And then this must be after the race, I have to assume, so nothing too crazy. Thankfully didn't get any huge pile-ups through the S's or anything. That could definitely happen here at Watkins Glen. And definitely hurt us to have to get put back in the traffic, but kind of where I just put myself on strategy because it would also not have been too great on those old tires, I don't think. And I'm no good at trying to overtake anybody. I think of the guys who pit on 23, we might have been the best finisher of them. Yeah, I think so. So no one really able to move forward too much. But not sure if I had much of any other choice. But I guess we'll go ahead and look at the race results page now. We will not lock in our spot in the championship 4, but Justin will. He will be there. Probably not too big of a surprise. He actually gets 0x too. He had no off tracks. That's impressive. Very, very good drive for him. You can see this, can't you? Yes, you can. Gotta make sure. So Hayden second, Billy third, Nathan fourth, Leighton fifth. We end up down in 10th, but I'm still pretty okay with that. 10 incidents, but that's just because I knew the off tracks didn't matter too much. And I wasn't too worried about getting off track just a little bit once in a while. Fastest lap goes to Billy. We get the second fastest lap, but nobody was really trying to go 100% at any point, I don't think, except for maybe the final lap when the tires had been used already a little bit. And here we'll scroll through so you can see the rest of your results. So, thank you for watching. I didn't wreck the field this time, so I am just going to be A-okay with that. And we'll get a top 10 anyway. Still very solid. Had a lot of fun racing, especially there at the end, trying to get around Nick and Gavin and try to use those tires. But that'll do it for this one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.